Okay, so we're looking at part 2 of the ThatQuiz assignments. This is where we left off right before. I'm going to open up my little marker tool. Actually, I'm going to get my other marker tool. So we have this graph here, and it says which inequality suits the graph. So some things that we notice, we see we have a closed circle, and we're going towards the right where those numbers are getting bigger. So all of these solutions are greater than or equal to 13. So we have our first option of greater than or equal to 13, and then you can hit OK. And for these next ones, we are just putting the symbol in. Okay, so we know it's x and we know -2. We see an open circle on -2, and we're going toward the left where those numbers are getting smaller. So since it's an open circle, it cannot be equal to -2. It just has to be less than. So we're going to choose less than and then hit OK. For this one, it is also going to the left again, but the thing that is different is now we have this closed circle on 4, so this is less than or equal to, because it can be equal to 4 as well. For this one, again, still going to the left in the direction where those numbers are getting smaller, but we do notice that open circle on -4, which means it cannot be equal to -4. It has to be smaller than it. So we want to choose our less than symbol. For this one, we have -4 is the circle. The numbers, it is shaded to the right where those numbers are getting bigger and bigger. So we want to know it's going to be a greater than symbol. And then it cannot be equal to -4, it just has to be bigger than number -4. So we're going to choose x is greater than -4. Alrighty, beautiful. For this one, we're on 2. It is a closed circle, and they're going in the direction of the left. So it's less than or equal to 2 because it's that closed circle. Beautiful. How about this one here? We have open circle on 0, and it's shaded to the right where the numbers are getting bigger, so we have x has to be greater than 0. It cannot be equal to 0, it has to be bigger than it. Beautiful. -4, we have a closed circle, and it's shaded to the right. So this is greater than or equal to -4. Okay. So let's see, I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to have you finish the last 10 on your own. Okay. So this has a closed circle on -2, and then it's shaded to the left. Left is less than, so this is less than or equal to -2. Again, because that closed circle tells us it can be equal to -2 or less than. Alright, we see the circle on 5, and we notice it is shaded to the right where those numbers are getting bigger, and we see an open circle on 5. So it has to be greater than 5. It cannot be equal to 5, it has to be greater than 5. Beautiful. And this one we see a closed circle on 3, so it can be equal to 3, but it is going in the less than left direction, so this is less than or equal to that +3. Beautiful. And last one I'm going to do with you here, we see a closed circle on 5, and it's going to the left. Left is less than, and if it's closed circle, it can be equal to 5, so this is less than or equal to 5. So I'm going to stop the video here. There are about 10 more of these, so I want you to finish these last 10, try them on your own, and then submit this into Schoology when you are done. Okay? As always, if you have questions, you can always reach out to me. We can find a time to meet, so just let me know if you need anything. And otherwise, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, friends.